This is the second part of this week's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you've missed the first part, click the annotation below or click the link in the description. Welcome back to part 2 of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Melissa the Rabbit has won $25,000 and is now about to tackle the $50,000 question. You're 7 questions away from the million with all 3 lifelines intact. From here, the questions will get more difficult. Let's play. The unnamed man, who is known for hitting a home run lasting 1 mile, died in 2007 from what? He got a bat to the head, he tripped and fell, he was shot, or he suffocated from the uniforms. And by suffocated, I mean the uniforms were drenched in sweat and they forgot to wash it, so when he put on the uniform, he wasn't able to breathe from the incredibly foul stench.
Well, great. I don't really watch the news that often.
You should. You've been missing a lot.
Whatever, I guess I'll use my phone a friend.
Alright, who do you want to call?
My mother, Claire. She watches the news, I think.
Claire, got it. HT&T will now call her and you'll have 30 seconds to get an answer from her. Wait, Barbie. Rosalina?
You little cheapskate. You took Mom's phone so you could put the 6-month Barbie thing on her? Silver, do something.
Well, Rose, pick up the call.
What?
We don't want this call to go to waste time.
Well... Hello?
Hi, this is Silver the Rabbit from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Well, I've got Melissa here, and she's won $25,000, and now she's stuck on a question for $50,000. And she needs your help.
Well, that sounds nice.
The next voice you'll hear is Melissa's. She will feed you the question of 4 possible answers, and you'll have 30 seconds to give her your thoughts.
Got it.
Alright, Melissa, 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Hi, Rose. The guy who hit the home run that went for a mile died in 2007 from what? A bat to the head, he tripped and fell, he was shot, or he suffocated from really smelly uniforms. Can you give me them again? You're right in front of me. That isn't funny.
Well, I remember seeing it on the news a while back. I was laughing my butt off. It was a bat to the head, pretty sure.
Well then.
I guess I'll go with Rosalina. Final answer, bat to the head.
How much faith do you have in her?
100%.
Will you put faith in a good person? You've just won $50,000. He was playing the game when he swung the bat so hard that he accidentally threw it behind him. It hit the cage and flew right back at his head, cracking his skull and sending him into a coma that he never came back from. Depressing. Anyway, you're halfway to a million, 7 away, and you have your 50-50, ask the audience, so you should be able to pull through. Question number 6 is worth $75,000. Have a look. Tell me what you want to. What is the climate in Iceland? It's icy, it's fair, it's really hot, or it's bloody.
Now, word association would tell me to say A immediately, but seeing how this is worth 75, I don't think that is entirely true. I think I heard from somewhere that Iceland isn't very icy, but it's Iceland, right? Why would they call it Iceland if it wasn't full to the brim with ice?
Who knows? Remember that you still have 2 lifelines.
I'll ask the audience.
Alright, audience, grab your keypads. Let's try to get Melissa to 75,000, shall we? Here comes the question. What is the climate in Iceland? A, on your keypads, is icy, B is fair, C is really hot, and D is bloody. A, B, C, or D? All vote now. decided. 50% say it's icy, 46% say it's fair, 3% say it's really hot, and the 1% who said it was bloody there, raise their hand. Nobody?
I don't want to use my 50-50 this early, and some guy backstage will probably get rid of C&D to mess with me. You know, $50,000 is a lot of money. Thank you for giving me the chance to come here. I want to take the money.
Alright, so you're taking the money. Final answer?
Yes, thank you, Silver.
Alright, give Mill a big hand. She goes away with a check for $50,000! And just out of curiosity before you go, what would you have gone for?
Well, I have my doubts, but I would have said B.
I can tell you it's not C. It was not D, definitely. Had you played B, you would have won $75,000.
Oh well. And one last question, why was bloody a choice?
Because it's irony! Goodbye, Melissa!
Bye-bye.
That $50,000 question, though. Anyway, this show's still on for 14 more weeks, so auditions are still open if you want to have your chance at $1 million. Just call 555-444-4444 or email hoennmillionaire@gmail.com with a sample of your voice, and you could be in the next episode. That's HOENN millionaire@gmail.com. Our lines are open 24/7, and we will respond as soon as possible. Now then, to decide our next contestants, we will play a new minigame of sorts. We have 6 lucky contestants backstage who need to clear this minigame in order to get the chance to sit in the hot seat. Let's meet our contestants! Jake the Monkey from Hoenntown. Rosalina the Rabbit from Albuquerque. Moop the Bear from Sundown in Britain. Roy G. Biffington from Dreamland. Paul Starr from Gemini. And last but not least, Stefano Kilberg from Hoenntown. Welcome to the set, gentlemen, and Rosalina.
Thanks.
Anyway, this new game is called Fastest Finger First. A question and 4 answers will appear on your tablets, and you either need to tap the answers in the order I give you, or you need to give an answer in traditional millionaire fashion. However, only the fastest correct person can step up to the plate, or in this case, step up to the hot seat. So keep on your toes. Here we go. Here's the first fastest finger first question of the night. Complete silence in the audience, please. No calling out. Here it comes. Which of these is not a fruit? Apple, orange, tomato, or banana? Alright, stop the clock. Which one of these is not a fruit? The correct answer is... the tomato, of course, is a vegetable. Let's see who got it right and who was fastest. Almost all of them. Who was fastest? Jake the Monkey! Lost points! 88 seconds! That was pretty fast. Broken arm and he still got it that quick?
Nah, I'm left-handed.
Alright, Jake the Monkey's in the hot seats. Hey, doesn't Hoenntown have their own millionaire show?
Well, yeah, but I heard that this country's dollars were what? Almost double the value of dollops?
The Hoenntown dollop. What a poor country they are.
When I heard that the show was coming to this country, I just had to stop by.
Sounds pretty cool. Anyway, 12 questions, 3 lifelines, $1 million. You know the rules, you know the lifelines. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here comes question 1 for $5,000. Have a look at it. Show... Really? Really? Oh my gosh. Are you sure these questions are random? Hoenntown dollop is about how much in Hoenntownian dollars? quarter dollar, half a dollar, three-quarter dollar, or a dollar?
$half.
Nice and easy. You have $5,000. Question number 2 is for a guaranteed $10,000. Have a look at it. What would happen if you divide by 0? The world would end. Nothing would happen. You would win $1 million, or we're having takeout.
Nothing will happen. Just getting there.
You got $10,000. Well played. Alrighty, you're just 10 questions away from the cool $1 million. But before we do that, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm from Hoenntown, as some of you have guessed. I happened to be a big fan of Millionaire when it came there. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a seat, even after hundreds of calls, so I had given up. Then I guess you know the rest.
Any jobs?
I was working at a nearby Dairy Queen, but I quit when sales started dropping. I then came there. I'd already gathered more money than I'd get in Hoenntown in 6 months.
Let's try to make that 50 years in 1 hour then. Alright, question number 3 is for $15,000. Have a look at it. You're 10 away from $1 million. What does the phrase, "we've been had," mean? We've been cheated. We've lost. An insult, or we're going on the counterattack.
That'll be it.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You got 15,000. Alright, 9 away from the $1 million. Have a look at this next question, and it's worth $25,000. The famous Greek artist Adios Isus created the first macaroni structure named what? Life in the house, life in the village, life in the valley, or life in the mountains? Not an arts fan, are you?
No, not really. I'll go 50-50.
Okay, computer. Please take away 2 wrong answers, leaving the correct answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Village and valley remain.
Perfect. I'll play C, final answer.
What makes you so sure?
Well, personally, I was stuck between C and D.
Alright. You have $50,000? We'll take a break, don't go away.
Wait, what? Don't leave me hanging like that.
Our lines are open 24/7 and we will Our lines are open 24/7 and we will respond with Our lines are open 24/7 and we will Here we go. Here's the fastest finger first question. Here we go. Here's the first the world would end. Nothing would happen. You would win $10 million. Wait, 10 million. Damn. Adios Isus created the first macaroni structure.
My mother, Claire. She watches the news, I think.
Claire, got it. HTT will now call her and you'll have 30 seconds to get an answer from her.
No.
Wait, Barbie. Rosalina?
Ah! You little cheapskate! You took Mom's phone so you could put the 6-month Barbie thing on her? Silver, do something!
Well, Rose, pick up the call.
What?
Hey, you don't want this call to go to waste, huh?
Well,